The needed increase of psychologists' roles in correctional settings has exponentially increased, with more people wanting to consider internships in institutions nationally. The authors describe different variables that will be considered in the study and what might have encouraged people to fulfill a variety of roles in a correctional psychologist in the first place and how they perceive their experience. They believe that specialized fields require continuous growth of training and experiences in graduate programs and internships. From past sources issued in the research, the point of believing that correctional facilities can offer diverse training to pre-doctoral interns regardless of their professional endeavors. The survey was for interns to complete American Psychological Association accredited internships in correctional facilities were surveyed regarding their perceptions of their internship experience. The way the authors described the methods behind the survey was the subjects were solicited from 10 APA accredited programs that offered at least half of the experiences in correctional settings. Then went forward to speaking of 9 internship sites were federal prisons, 5 of which were federal medical centers. These internship sites were selected from reviews called the APPIC. Training directors were contacted to obtain names and business addresses, and those participants were given a questionnaire that was mailed to 44 current interns and 103 former interns. The questionnaire would withhold the perspectives that they would have about the characteristics, advantages, and disadvantages of training in correctional settings from the interns' perspectives. Also, these questions explored training opportunities, preparation for future clinical work, and interest in correctional issues before and after completion of the internship. In essence, 87 of the 147 surveys were returned for a response rate of 59%, where the ages ranged from 25 to 27. 64% were females, almost two-thirds of the population recorded, as well as 83% Caucasian, 8% African Americans, Hispanics, and 5% Hispanics and 1% Asians. As a conclusion of the result, the authors conclude that, for example, interns in correctional sites reported the largest range of structured training experiences, as well as participants responding that reported training intellectual assessments was as well objective and projective personality assessments, as well as training in psychotherapy. Also, the authors described that from completion of the participants' training, 87% secured a job within 3 months of completion of their internships, while the other half obtained employment in a different sector of a correctional setting. This also proved the point that from completing the internship training, some were allowed to be competitive and successful in the job market, regardless of employment settings.